Hey guys, this topic is gonna be the most interesting topic of this 2021, I hope, because it's all about deep hole and Mariana Trench. What it's all about. You know, it's all about Earth. People have started testing out Mars, Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, space, outer space, etc. If you're an astronaut, you have all these technical knowledge about all these things. I just love all these concepts, and that's the reason being I just thought to do a video about all these things. So it's all about Earth, in ocean, there is a particular point called deep ocean. It's all about called Mariana Trench. That particular place is called as a Mariana Trench. It's like 11 kilometer. It's like 39,000 feet below the ocean, and it's located in West Pacific Ocean. So it's like just 3% who just went inside this particular Mariana Trench, the deepest part of this world. And they have found lot of species like many fish, etc., inside this particular Mariana Trench. And it's not easy. After a particular point of feeds, you won't get any sunlight, etc. It would be purely dark enough. To enjoy this particular concepts, you have to just watch all these videos. Only then you can understand all these wonders of this earth. You know, this is wonderful feel because nearly 15,000 people have climbed Mount Everest, and 100 plus people have crossed. I mean, even 1,000 persons have crossed all the space and all this moon, etc. But only just 3% have went deep towards this Mariana Trench, and even James Cameron has went deep towards this Mariana Trench alone, solo. It's all about he's taking a film. And that's the reason he had gone in this 2012. It all began in 1950s and 1960. The US. In US, it started. They just realized the value of this Mariana Trench, and later in 1989 they just tried, and later in 2020 two women, that is astronauts, had just passed this Mariana Trench, and they just found out a lot of species involved without any proper sunlight, etc. It's really a wonderful thing. Mariana Trench, it's like a feat where even if you keep a Mount Everest, again, there would be 2,300 feet above seawater. Just imagine how deep it would be, the Mariana Trench. I would be displaying all these pictures so that you can understand what is Mariana Trench. And it's all about all this lava, all this temperature inside this deep water without sunlight, how these species would be living, etc. Because it's like a crow's years of age. It involves a lot of things to be researched, etc. But we people are not behind all these things because we just wish to travel towards Mars, etc. But it's all about the deep hole in Russia. In Russia, in 1971, they just decided to dig to see the core. There is a part in that is core, crust, mantle. So you have to go over this mantle and reach through the crust and reach the core, and you have lot of heat involved inside this particular place, and you have a lot of magnetic reaction. In order to do it, you need to have technology. During that particular period, they just went nearly towards 12 kilometers, which means more than the mantle. It's like they have entirely reached that particular place, and the digging borewell, that is cola borewell, which has been broke, and that's the reason being they just wind up that particular procedure to dig more, or else they would be researching more a lot and to find out a lot of things inside what it is all about inside this earth crust, etc. Because inside earth there is a temperature which has been compared towards the sun temperature, because sun has a mass capacity with the help of all this hydrogen and helium. The temperature level is humongous. The same level of heat has been received inside this crust. We people are just behind the earth. It's all about in a normal life we just doesn't know about all these things, etc. But people during 1971 just think about all these things. Just imagine this present generation with the technology. I'm sure that you can reach this particular core and find out what all things has been inside this. You have seen lot of ancestral property inside this particular mud, because many things have been hidden. All this, it's all about dinosaur, and all these things which has been once washed away can be brought once again if all these things are happening. Lot of belief, lot of things has to be researched. But deep hole is something which is really humongous. you know it's just in one place they just tried, and it's all about Russia. In Russia, they just begin because they just had a competition. US and Russia has a competition in everything, even in space, even in Mariana Trench. It's all about that. So they just dig this particular hole more than this Mariana Trench. Mariana Trench is just 32,000 feet, but this particular deep hole is just nearly 43,000 feet. It's all about record. It's all about record breaking view, etc. has been added inside this particular core. So let's see how this present generation scientist would try to do about all these particular deep hole, etc. Right now, if you see the picture, you can see that they have been closed and they have been intact, because people, if people is going into this particular hole, you would never come back, because that much amount of negative energy is inside this particular hole. It's not easy to travel like traveling this Mariana Trench. Okay, so I just thought to discuss this two wonders of this earth. So it was in my brain a lot, at least for a period of 6 months. So today I just discussed this topic. So I hope I have just touched this particular topic. If you wish to know deep, you can watch other YouTube channel with all this live video, etc. With my best, I would be adding all this pics, etc., to make you interest. Okay, so Mariana Trench or the deep hole, which is interested towards your mindset? Please do comment me in this particular video. And yeah, so without thought, I'm in this video. Take care. Have a nice day.